y'all in the building here chilling with me. Hold on, man. 5 p.m. About to bust a quick flow, man. Find me then. Hey, let me stop playing, man. I just got rapper dreams.
You know, you about to pass the mic.
I remember last week, Flip was in here freestyling last week.
Yeah. You got the bug.
I got rapper dreams.
Okay.
Bring it back. I'm ready.
Oh, he ready. Go ahead.
Hold on.
You got to pass the mic.
Who else was that freestyling last week, man?
Mr. Wired Up.
Mr. Wired Up. Shout out to them boys, man.
Shout out to them boys. They're doing their thing. And they're doing it big. Let's talk about some other big things. Creed 2 grosses $55 million in weekend debut.
Wait, 55 million?
55 million.
I knew I should have kept punching people, man. They told us in school, they was like, hey, in elementary, they said, keep your hands to yourself. Well, look here, Miss Teacher. You lied, man.
Yeah, somebody lied. Somebody lied.
I'm very proud to have Creed
as
a representation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could take my son and show him a hero. I'm very proud of that.
I am too. I like, what's his name that plays Creed? What's his name?
His name is Michael B. Jordan.
I like Michael B. Jordan. He's handsome.
Yeah, that's why you like him.
That is not why I like him.
She said, I like Michael B. Jordan with no shirt on.
He's educated, he's smart. He's just a great actor.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Either way, big ups to Creed 2, which again grosses $55 million in its weekend.
Amanda, could somebody pay you to fight?
Depends on how much. And so the answer is yes.
Okay.
Someone could pay me to fight.
So, hey, just so y'all know, Amanda, get out there with
That's
you.
right.
She is not afraid to get out there with you.
She's not afraid to get out there and lose.
I
don't think you're a fighter, Amanda. You're not a fighter.
You guys have no idea.
You are a woman of God.
I am, but you know what? I will have Jesus on my side while I'm winning this battle as well. So, with that being said, let's talk about some more winners of this $100 bill that was spitting out of the ATM.
Say what?
Yes, $100 bills were being spit out of the ATM. And the banks are saying that whoever did receive the $100 gets to keep it.
Guess what? You ain't got to tell me.
For real.
What bank needed to call me and text me and say, hey, man, those $100 you found that was spitting out the ATM.
What if they said they called you because they got your picture, right? Because the ATMs have the little cameras.
Yeah.
And what if they called you and said, hey, you know what, we found out
so
the money.
You saw the money spit out the ATM also.
Yeah.
You saw me, being in the right spot at the right time. You saw God bless me. At that point in time, you can't take away my blessing.
Is that a blessing?
Christian people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Of course it is.
Would you give the money back, Cap?
Nope.
You would not.
You shot past and said nope.
In the middle of scratching too. Nope. It's my money.
Not at all. Now, I got a good question. Speaking of blessings and money and things like that, if you're gambling and you're a Christian and you win the lottery, is that demon money?
Nah, that's
Is that blessed money? I always wondered that.
In my belief, I believe that as long as you haven't broke the law to get that money, you're allowed to have it.
Gambling is
as long as you haven't broke the law to get that money, you're allowed to have it. And as long as you spend it,
but you're gambling.
But as long as you give God 10% of your winnings.
Oh, Marcus,
you think the church ain't gonna take that money?
Hey man, 7-11, baby. Hey, 7-11, man. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Hey, boys out here that's listening know. 7-11. That's when you're shooting dice on the bathroom floor at school, or maybe somewhere else in the hood, and the goal is to roll a 7 first or 11, so you can pick up your money and go. That's a form of gambling that we do in the neighborhood, and I think that gambling, you should definitely pay your tithes no matter what, no matter where you get your money from. Give it back to the people.
Okay, I understand. All right, you know what? We're going to give back.
Hold on. Did you hear about the dude flying in the church, though? Don't give him the
money. I seen it!
Oh, my God.
Don't give him the money.
I saw it.
But not that guy.
I did see him coming down to the altar.
To praise the Lord.
Yeah, right.
He flew in.
Look at here. 832-685-1025. If y'all seen the flying pastor, call us and let us know. Would you like to pay your tithes to that
How
man?
you felt about it, man?
But did you watch it? Because I didn't hear the sermon.
Did you need to hear
it? 832-685-1025, man. Call in.
Call in. Let us know.
Because
please.
Pastors do different things to get their members to pay attention.
How do you feel about it?
If I would have heard it, that's what I'm gonna say. Because
without hearing it, just looking at it on Instagram, you have a pastor flying through the church on a contraption, and this is where you take 10% of your hard-earned money, you give to the building fund, and that's what y'all done built.
Is a contraption.
Is a flying contraption. That's gonna help you make it to heaven. helping to buy flying contraptions?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Look, this is what I want to know. Before we go to commercial or
Yeah.
go to the next mix or even bring in the next guest, I just want to know what's the craziest things we've seen at some churches, because that was one of them, right?
Yeah,
We
that
saw it
was-
online. That was definitely one of them. I want to
Man,
know,
that's
all
one
these
of the
churches
top
we
ones.
go to, there's a lot of cult churches out here in the
There's some
world, man.
cold ones. I
Yes.
haven't seen anything. I've heard things that were, not good.
I've seen stuff on TV where churches make their members get a snake bite.
No, that's cult. Is that a church?
I mean,
They're calling the church.
They might think it's a church.
That ain't the
That's
same
a
thing.
zoo.
You guys, let us know what you've seen, what you've heard. This is call in at 832-685-1025. Let us know what the craziest thing you've seen at a church. This is your girl Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show on Amazing 102.5. When we come back, we've got I Will that's going to be in the building. We'll be right back. It muted my video. You heard?
Huh?
It muted my video.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna do it.
Because
Well,
of
that's
music?
what you said.
The
Well,
music.
is it too late or what?
But I started another one. Let's turn it down.
All right.
Man, that was a cool segment.
That was a cool segment. Because I brought the boy back out, you know what I'm saying? It changed the vibe up. She allowed me to DJ. Oh, she ain't even here. Let me talk shit.
You should have a song in your you should have a song in your email.
Am I playing it before the interview or during the
Let's
interview?
play it before. Let's play it before.
It's clean, right? I can't play this
It is clean.
I can't play this Windows Media Audio.
Man, they said that Robin Hood movie spent so much
Tell
money
them
on.
Serato,
Yeah,
Serato will not play Windows Media Audio. I need an MP3 or Wave. No, that's a Windows Media Audio. Okay, so where are we sitting him so I can get the camera right?
Let him sit here for this one.
I don't understand why we drug testing everybody anyway.
40 seconds.
You the janitor, you should get the smoke
He's
joint.
gonna come back.
It'll be,
Sure. We're gonna have a choice.
let me keep working. I just couldn't play it right now like that. Let me keep working.
This is Marcus Bowers.
What's going on in our real man?
This is AJ Lightcap.
20 seconds.
I will. Okay. Kevin. Unless you want to do an acapella.
Here we go.
That's it. It's up to you. If you don't think you should, then don't.
As long as I don't want the song to get the picture from it out like or something. I don't want it to be.
Okay, that's fine. And we're back. This is your girl Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show on Amazing 102.5 FM. Y'all, we talking about passes. We talking about $100 bills. We talking about Creed 2, who grosses $55 million in weekend debut.
That's a lot of money.
Did you go see Creed 2, Marcus?
Not at all. I am Creed too. You know,
Oh my
you ask
God.
around. You know what I'm saying? I've had my
We ain't
fair
going to
share.
be going around asking people if you like to fight, Marcus, and if you won these battles.
Hey man, but Creed 2, I saw Creed 1. Creed 1 was a good movie.
Creed 1 was really good.
I'm still on Wakanda.
You know what? Me too.
I'm still on Wakanda. I'm
Michael-
still
yeah.
up. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still
Michael
See,
B.
I-
Jordan is doing his thing.
When I saw Wakanda, I said that was Creed. I wanted a Creed
Yeah.
because I seen that first. I fell in love with that first.
Yeah.
So he's Creed playing a superhero.
Anytime I see violence being promoted and people making money from it,
Yeah.
you know, I get upset because I was doing the same thing back in high school, man. Where my World Star video?
Man, look.
Where's my paychecks? Where my YouTube videos?
Look. Can't do it
Show
like
me
that.
the money. Man.
You know what? I will. Did you see Creed 2?
No, I'm the same way. I did not get the opportunity to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody. I don't want to follow your lead already, but Wakanda, that's me.
Yeah.
So I like, but I'm gonna definitely go watch it.
Yeah.
Told myself I was doing that when I get the opportunity, but
All right, so you know what we want to talk about? We want to talk about what you got going on. I Will. I
Yeah.
Will is a recording artist, and he's got a new project called Truth.
yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, my album is entitled Truth. My name is I Will. I am from Houston, Texas. I've been on the scene for a while. I mean, I've had different songs, worked with different producers from Jaime, Jab, and different producers that actually done the new music that I have right now. So right now, like I said, I'm promoting my album entitled Truth with different singles. My lead single right now is Dream Girl. So I'm just trying to work the scene, bring back R&B music.
How long have you been an artist, for those that don't know?
Over 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah,
Going
been
strong. Very good. Truth. Tell us what it's about.
Yeah, it's about my life. It's just the truth of what what I've actually experienced in my life to put into my music, and like I said, I'm fortunate to continue to still be doing music at this point because a lot of people give up, man. They give up on their hopes and their dreams just because they feel like that shine didn't come when the opportunity presented the first time. But the consistency is what actually, is going to be. I feel like the shining moment for me because I'm gonna be consistent in my path and my journey. So,
who are some artists that you have collaborated with that some of us may know?
Right, I've collaborated with. I had a song called "Do Whatever," me and J Dog. I had a song called "The Wood," me and Big Pokey, and I had a song called "I Like Your Ice Cream." Lil O featured on it. I've been in Houston for a while. Like I said, the Go DJs. I've promoted my records. I've played on the box and different things. I've shook hands with the greats. I feel like in Houston, but it's my consistency.
It's just your time and your consistency is what has gotten you here today.
Amen.
Why is this project, Truth, different from any other?
Because once again, it's my life story.
There you go.
My life story, I think, it tells from my hurdles that I've been going through, and I mean, maybe somebody else's life, I'm quite sure they went through it too. So,
Will, where you from, bro? You sound like you're from the city. I heard you shouting out all these H-Town legends.
Yeah, I'm from.
What part?
No, right. I'm from a small town, Lamarck, Galveston County area.
Oh,
by way.
South.
Does that count?
Okay,
that count. That's his H-Town.
I'm not from here.
That
Okay.
count. It's down 45 South. It's Galveston County if you ask the right person.
Once you get past from Prairie View on
Yeah,
down,
that's
all
that's
H-Town.
all.
that's PV North. That's North though. We talking about 45 South.
Yeah, what is it? Kappa Beach Party back in the day, all
you
that.
gotta pass
So,
up all that. So you better say it count. You can't go to Kappa Beach Party.
You sure okay? You gotta come through that. You gotta come through that Galveston, Lamarck, Texas City area. So if you can't shake hands with everybody, then you know it ain't gonna be right.
It's
So
not easy path.
Yeah, it's not easy path.
This is what we want to do. We want to hear more about. We want to hear your music. We want to know what you got. Can you please introduce this next song that we're gonna play? We're gonna be able to do it, baby. We here for you.
Technology, man.
Oh, you got okay.
We ready.
This song is entitled "I Get the Picture." It's off my song album entitled "Truth." But this is about a heartbreak right here. I couldn't play all the music that the ones we have to keep it good. But at the same time, this is a heartbreak song. Sometimes I like to listen to it because went through that. You can listen to it. It's about a girl breaking your heart, and you had to get over and get the picture because she found somebody that was, I guess, better than you. So
let's hear what the song. Hey, let's hear the song. Go ahead. I just say he has some experiences.
What's up, everyday street gangster?
What up, my brother? Hey.
What's going on?
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
How are you?
I'm good.
Where is
What's up,
yeah.
brother? Yeah, she couldn't make it. She
Could
couldn't
not make it.
schedule. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But you know everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm paying for 10 times.
Thank you for coming.
I'm not. I didn't know y'all was
Yeah.
damn church.
Inside,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't. I guess I need to put that in the
You know what's going down, man. Amazing 102.
Or whatever.
Come on.
right.
So I left about 20 minutes ago.
I'm so sorry.
I thought she had to hit the Adrian call.
Right. I appreciate you for coming. We'll make it work with your you know everything. So.
Crazy. My sister and them used to do music with
I'm
Joy.
trying my guests come
Yeah.
here talking about crazy all the time.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah. What the hell
Maybe you
too
should
now,
just
man?
Man, she's been doing gospel music, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, different work.
Tell us, Sam, what's up, man?
Definitely.
What did she do?
She was a group called Joy from way back in the day. I know he did. They collaborated with CM's music.
So that Big Richard studio.
Yeah, Big Rich, yeah.
Ultimate Sound.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a long journey.
We're gonna fade out. Is that okay? We're gonna fade out and go back to you.
We're coming back?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. True.
Yeah, true.
Make you say something with the truth.
Yeah, true.
I like that. Good job on that.
I appreciate that.
I will. I will what?
I will sing. That's if you want to follow me on social media, it's I will sing, SANG, all one word, iwillsing.com. But like I said, I'm just trying to actually take the opportunity that I have right now to just bring R&B, that good
did sound like
feel
some
back,
old school
man. You know what I'm
R&B.
saying? Like that
Soul Train just went out.
90s R&B
So
type.
what's
That would
So
fit
let's-
perfectly.
Let me ask you this question, I will. What happened to R&B then? Why do we have to bring it back?
I feel like, people just stopped digging into themselves with music. You know what I'm saying? They just stop really exploring the inside, just telling the truth, man, about your life, and just.
Why has something had to have happened?
I'll tell you what happened.
What about
because R&B is a well-known fact. R&B was one of the top leading genres.
It was.
Right.
And here's an R&B singer saying we
boys
need to
keeping
bring
their
it
socks
back.
I hear
on.
that. People always say that.
Boys keeping their socks on now, man. That's really
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What?
We ain't following
That's
that.
funny.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of likes on Instagram. Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I'm guilty, man.
That's all it is,
I'm
man.
socks on too. Like,
You know,
I'm
trap
guilty.
music now. Put that trap music on, keep your socks on. Things are different now.
Take them socks
I'm
off.
guilty.
I need you to scratch my
I'm
ankles.
guilty.
Nah,
Scratch your ankles.
Yes.
Oh, that's why you still single. Scratch your
Yeah, but
ankles.
it's time for a little bit more love in the world, man. We need. At the same time, I go there too. You know what I'm saying? I take my socks
Yeah,
off
okay, you
too.
can take them off.
Yeah, so you know, but
Come on now.
that's the real love of life,
I'm
man.
guilty. I'm socks on.
Yeah.
Never in the sheets. I get on top of the covers.
So your song, man, that was a real personal song. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you have been heartbroken, my brother?
Yeah, definitely.
I gotta say no.
No, that's on the cool. That was you know, circumstances of life led people to do things differently, which is cool. But I sort of got my heart broken in the process. But I did some heartbreaking myself too, so it was only.
All right,
I feel like it was only
we all breaking
deserving.
hearts around here,
It was
you know what I'm
only
saying?
deserving. So
It's your heart.
yeah. It's definitely. It's mended so much to where I can talk about it. That's what was up. And even you get my album, I'm talking about other stuff. My socks be all the way up to my knee on the other songs, you know, in different songs. So it's so it's.
I will sing is what he is on Instagram. Please tell us more information about how we can get in touch with you.
Yeah, like I said, you can you can reach out to my publicist. She's CC Vance. She's my publicist. She actually shout out to CC, but she's actually been helping me out. Went to Brooklyn, New York, performed last couple of months. We went to LA, and she's been actually just getting me outside of my Houston comfort zone, which is a blessing. Don't get me wrong, I love my city, man. My city is my city, but you gotta move. She actually gave me the opportunity to start just getting diversifying myself, just moving around. And I mean, like I say, it's a beautiful thing in Houston. I love Houston. I'm happy to be back in this city and actually being able to come on here and talk with you all and share my music and share my story. But at the same time, it's like I say, I'm just blessed all around to have to start growing a team now, getting people in place to help you go other places.
Well, you know what? You're always welcome on the Amanda Sapp Show. We appreciate you and we thank you for coming in and giving us a little bit of truth and telling us about your experiences.
What's Instagram, man?
Instagram at I Will. Everything on me is at I Will Sing. That's at I Will Sing, and you can catch all my songs that I'm actually promoting right now. Currently, it's Dream Girl, which is a more up tempo kind of like song that I wasn't fit to actually put on here and just be disrespectful to the to the community.
Ooh,
so it's like
taking
socks on that one.
All right, everybody. Again, more from. You need to know what to do to get your socks off, Nightcap. All right, everybody. So more. If you want more information about I Will, go to all of his social media platforms, which is I Will Sing. I Will Sing.
SAND Country.
I will sing. Is there something wrong with being country? Because I don't think so.
No, country.
There's a lot of people who would object, but hey.
I like the country.
Look, my Christian Mingle account is at DJ Nightcap. I'm looking for a girl to knock my socks off.
All right, everybody. This is your girl Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show on Amazing 102.5 FM. You just heard from I Will Sing. When we come back, we are going to hear from ESG.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit for you, bro.
Sound tight, man.
I appreciate it, man. I got a song. I think I found the one. And
I have an idea.
See good, man. Real sure.
I'm going to look you up on Instagram.
I said, what's your music? I was going to move from definitely going to move.
I ain't stopped. Let's take a chill pill.
You want everybody in the shot.
Don't worry about everybody.
Oh, okay then. That's what I thought.
Right here.
I'm definitely going to move it for him.
Okay, but can you put it right here?
Nah, I'm going to put it over there.
Come on, take this picture. Where you at?
Right here.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Doing the minimum to control your high blood pressure isn't high blood pressure to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get your blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late. Find out how at heart.org/blood pressure. Check, change, control.
All right. Oh, you have to leave right now? Not.
No,
You
I'm
do
good.
drive. Because you said you
Yeah, I will.
you have a seat there or outside up for you. Okay, I'm ready.
And I'm here to let you know every weeknight
You got 40 seconds.
Crazy, I'm gonna interview your butt. Everybody come in here, keep talking about you. You don't know what that's all about.
I'm under the rock.
You gotta know that already. You can't
How you know crazy?
I was raised in my culture. If I'm raised in my culture and embedded in my culture, there's no way in Houston music I wouldn't know crazy. That's like if somebody go to 97 Roundabout Street.
Okay, Amanda, while you talking to him, you can't have your head turned.
All right,
Stand by.
because I be all like this.
Stand by.
Forget
Stand
the
by.
whole thing. Hold up, hold up. Well, I'm all right, I'm cute now. Well, I know that.
Crazy might have talked Dr. Dre.
Let's go this way, 2 seconds.
Oh yes, this is the Amanda Sapp Show, man. It's the 5 o'clock drive to success. It is Tune In Tuesday. We got Marcus Bowers TV in the building. I am DJ Nightcap, and of course, our beautiful host Amanda Sapp herself.
Hey. You know what? It's a good show today. It's a good show. They're giving out $100 bills, y'all. $100 bills, y'all.
I need one of them.
Come on.
I need one of them Harriet Tubman 20s too.
Did they ever come out with those? Remember there was something
They
I
said
put
they
in
were
there,
going
you
to.
know?
I don't know if they did. I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
it.
We'll have to look at
It
it.
ain't happened when Obama was in office. It ain't
It
happened.
may not happen. It may not happen. Creed 2 grosses $55 million in the weekend debut, and we just got a chance to talk to I Will Say. Now, we get an opportunity to talk to this guy who is an amazing person in Houston. He is, some would say, Houston's greatest. I've heard that before. Some would say someone who really matters in the city.
Woo.
I'm gonna say the actual freestyle king.
Wait, hold on.
King.
It's hard for you to say.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the
He's talking
actual
real
freestyle
strong.
king, the actual one.
You know, last week
who is
we
that?
had Lil Flip.
That's my little bro.
He is a freestyle king.
Yeah,
He's one of them.
He is one of them.
Uh-huh.
And Nightcap is saying you are the original.
I'm one of them.
Do you still freestyle?
Of course.
Okay,
of
guys,
course.
for those of you that don't know, we are talking to legendary ESG. in the
Hold up,
building,
screw.
y'all.
Rah.
Blow, blow, pew, pew, pew. We need sounds
Hold
more
up.
than outlet for this one here.
Wow.
We've got some amazing things that are happening. And particularly, you are coming here to discuss your new movie.
Yep. We
Tell us
have a
about it.
screwed up Christmas, man. For those in the Houston culture that know me, know that my first movie I wrote was called Dirty Third. It was a rickshaw movie. Started the late great Big Mo. Man, we had so many OG classic people, Slim Thug, even Southport Mexican was in that movie. I'm talking about there's so many names, the whole rickshaw family. That was the first movie we did.
What was it called?
The Dirty Third, and that was it's like a hood classic down south.
Man, that movie was great.
Yeah, man.
That movie
So
was great.
I did a couple of more film projects, and I met my girl Miss Cat, who's the co-executive producer and the director of this film. I met her on the set of Sunday in Houston. So after doing Sunday in Houston, which is not out yet, I was like, none of the movies that I'm doing or putting out, I wanted to portray a rapper. So I wanted to do something different. So I was like, I came up with an idea for a Christmas movie. And me being SUC, everything is SUC, so I thought it'd be done. Why not call it Screwed Up Christmas? So I reached out to my boy 39 Cent. When I met 39 Cent online, he only had like 4,000 followers.
Hey, he's funny.
So
man.
yeah, he's what I call that square funny. Like some people are hood funny.
I like square funny.
Yeah, he's
I've
great.
been told
He's
that's
very,
the kind of comedy
yeah,
that I am.
he's
I
square
like
funny.
square. Give me that.
So he plays my brother in it, and I got my girl Miss Cat. I told her my idea. She put it in the script for him, and she directed it, and I executive produced it with him. Here it is, coming December 16th.
When is it?
December 16th, which is a Sunday with the red carpet, the premiere, AMC Dunvale on AMC 30 on Dunvale in Westheimer. 6 p.m. is when the red carpet starts. The movie starts at 7 or 7:30. And get your tickets online. We're gonna talk about that too.
I have a question. Do you like acting more than you like rapping?
No, I mean acting is cool, but if you're a rapper, you're an actor.
I want to revise that.
That's
You
come
know
on.
what I'm saying?
I like that.
Do you love being funny more than you love being
You are
ESG
funny.
the rapper? Because you funny.
I love being fun. I love making people laugh. But I'm a competitive spirit and I'm a competitive nature. I don't care what it is. If you're 16 and you talking a little noise, I'm going to rap you. But making people laugh, making people laugh would just extend my career. You know, and I've always been fun. I like cracking jokes on the bus, and I was it was like somebody dared me to do stand up, and when I did stand up, it was amazing. They went crazy. I did the improv, I had a line around the building, so they started they started booking me. I had like I would have like 5 shows a week, so I was like, hold on, y'all not paying me.
Yeah, I know.
So they were trying to get over on me.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, but they were like, you knew at comedy, so you should do all these shows for free. Yeah. And it was hard for me to accept that. But if you're funny,
and if you're bringing in a crowd, you've got to get paid.
But you have to respect the craft.
True enough.
So people, you know, comedians probably feeling like, well, man, just cause he rap, don't mean he should be getting paid what we get paid yet. Yeah. So
there's a hater spirit in
Let me check this.
I was shocked.
Hey, I was at your first performance.
How was it?
I think it was at the Duck Off.
Oh yeah, Duck Off.
I like the Duck Off.
I was there. I was there. I was excited to be there, man. I saw my boy ESG up there, man. He killed it. Yeah. It was SUC night at the Duck Off. It was a lot of support. And it was from a simple Instagram, a simple post saying like, "Hey, I'm doing comedy tonight. Come out support." And the city came out. I just happened to be one of them.
What do you joke about?
My comedy is everyday situations, life. So, for example, I'll tell you one that's on air, that's clean. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm from, so I will walk out. Here's one. I did this one time. They went crazy because they don't think you supposed to rap. You supposed to rank because we rank. You supposed to rank on your friends. So I walked out. I say, hold up, man. This H time. What up? I'm SUC. Me, hold up. This H time. Y'all know we got some of the best rappers in the world. So everybody went crazy. I said, hold up. Y'all who like Zero? They went crazy. Who like Lil Kiki? They went crazy. I said, who like Scarface? They went crazy. I said, so do y'all see this? We have some of the best rappers, not the best looking. Yeah. So boys like, man, how you gonna say that? I'm like, man, they're my partners. You can rank on them. So you gotta rank, rank on your life situations, whatever's going on.
I felt the energy just now.
Hey man, so look, so we know you funny, we know you freestyle. So now you're a director?
I co-directed this.
Okay.
So that meaning is I know what I want. I know how it looks. I want it to look.
Yeah.
I don't know the technical.
Do it over.
I don't do the technical. I just like, nah, I ain't like that. Yeah. I write it, nah, this will be fun.
People do their job.
But Miss Cat is going to tell me to direct it, E, you should stop it at 1.46 and da-da-da-da-da.
So the Screwed Up Christmas, is it a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy, but everything is in it. It's PG-13. It's a family movie. There's no cursing. Once we start making ideas for church, I was like, I can't have a church movie and people cursing in it. So it's a fun-filled movie. It's kind of like this. I give you a synopsis, easy way. There's a pastor, right? And some things happen at the church with the pastor. The pastor's about to lose the church. The only child that the people have ever known that the pastor to have is his daughter for his wife, which is the first lady of the church. Me and 39 Cent play brothers in the film. And we are two of the pastor's sons that the church don't know the lifestyle he used to have.
Of course.
And so we come in and we do what we can do to try to save our daddy church. That's what it's about. What you point at? Screw it up.
Okay, another question.
She just want to touch my head.
Hey, so tell us about some of the actors or actresses that's in the film. It sounds like you got a bunch of people.
Lil Darryl is the pastor, isn't he?
Yeah, which one?
Is it Lil Darryl?
Oh, Lil Darryl's a deacon. The Darryl comedian.
We don't know the difference. Some black people don't know the difference between deacon, pastor, tabernacle, and church.
Because it is, a deacon doesn't want to be pastor.
Okay.
Some of them, I mean, growing up as a kid, the deacons used when the deacons used to get to talk, Pastor Brown is not here today. Deacon gonna leave. They could just be leaving saying any
of the thing.
Yeah,
I'm not okay with this conversation.
Pastor they get all the ladies, and then Deacon get the leftovers. You
can't believe this conversation. You just seen Pastor flying through the air. You just seen him flying through the air. What you think? Who you think went out and bought the contraption and set it up? The
deacons. So, Lil Darryl, the comedian, who's one of the funniest comedians out here. He's real funny.
He's funny,
another upcoming actor named Caleb Johnson. He's been in a lot of short
Hey,
films.
shout out to Caleb. That's the homie right there. Yeah, K-Dog.
He's great. Courtney Hall, she plays the daughter. She's a great actor. Rev Rod plays the pastor. 39 Cent, of course, played my brother. Then there's so many other people with cameos. But for as like Jay Valentine, she's a great artist. We have a real choir. The way we assembled the choir was Miss Cat went out and got different people she knew could sing through the city. We put them all together like my homeboy Big Shasta. You say with
man,
he's
it's
in
going
the
down.
choir. There's so many people. So we got like 17 people in the choir. That's a real choir. And this is what I look at when I do film. What I'm trying to do with film. If you are, for example, if you're in film school, an acting class, and once you graduate, where can you go in Houston? There's not too many places to go. So now you have to go to LA, sleep on the floor, sleep on the couch, sleep on the ground,
That's why they're trying
sleep
to
on the
rebuild
tree,
Houston in
trying to
LA.
do that. So we're trying to bring Hollywood to Houston. So in this film, we did a cast count. We got over 125 people. There's actors, there's budding actors in this city that's trying to make it. So I feel good giving these people jobs. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what it is. We got a bunch of local upcoming actors that take it serious. You know, if you're my homeboy, you might have came to the audition, but you weren't going to get a role just for being my homeboy.
Yeah.
You really had to audition for the role.
Yeah,
so, you know, we kept it up there.
Are you proud of yourself?
I mean, why not be? You know, everybody else proud of me, but why not? That's just one step. That ain't nothing. How you get up the next day? You know, you still got $7,000 in bills to pay. So you get up the next day and you grind hard, you got to come to something else. That's just one thing.
I got a tougher question for you.
What's that?
So you got your show, the movie premiere in December.
December 16th, which is
December
a Sunday.
Sunday at 7.
Sunday.
We're going to make sure you let y'all know how to get that.
AMC Dunbound. Everybody know where that's located,
Yeah.
especially right here in the city, right next to the Walmart.
Right,
My question
exactly.
is, after it premieres there, what else?
After that, we hit, we got River Oaks Theater after that. We're doing all theaters, you know.
Going on tour with it, right?
Yeah, just like rapping. You know, we have to rent the theater and show the film.
Good.
So it's going to be the same way, but what we're doing is fundraising with different churches. So it's great to get that word out. So if you have a church, for example, and what we do is we'll set a movie night at your church, right? And we'll set tickets like for $10. But the church, you get to sell the tickets and keep $5. So it's just a fundraiser.
Yeah,
So it's
the
a
church
fun
knows they
night.
can move the tickets.
You
You
know.
know, the church
Yeah,
got the
it's
platforms. They got the
Yeah.
databases. All you got to do is email out the
Right.
movie, the cast, and let people know to
Yeah,
come out and see it.
everybody come to the
They
church
come.
for a movie night, clean night. Church make $2,000 made. The church get them $1,000.
Screwed up Christmas,
Y'all-
baby.
y'all
Hey,
giving
screwed
back.
up Christmas. Everybody eats, B.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody eats. Everybody got to
Look,
eat.
we was talking about Robin Hood and Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx,
What's going on with Robin Hood right now? I think
So the movie flopped. It did not do good. I know
remember
they
that.
spent a lot of money to make it.
Hit movies ain't made, they're marketed.
True.
Oh, that's a good
But
thing.
see, Jamie Foxx is not the lead.
she's trying to tell you
role
the
in the
back
movie.
end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Give him the tea.
Jamie Foxx is not the lead role in the movie, and it goes back to what you're saying about marketing. Some feel like it did not do well because he's dating
Tom Cruise.
Wait a minute.
Tom
Before we
Cruise.
start talking about the movie didn't do well, I know who the lead actor is. He's already had 2 very successful movies here in the U.S.
So?
How did the movie do in the U.K. where the lead actor is from? He could have made bank over there.
But we ain't talking about over there.
She said dollars. You talking about
I mean, euros count like dollars in the bank account.
Worldwide financial
But
funding.
That's the
it is-
same guy.
I mean-
the same guy from the Kings.
I mean, you got to think about it. Robin Hood. These were men in town.
It should have did well though.
No, I'm just saying.
Take from the rich, give to the poor.
You got to think. It wasn't no hood case. It wasn't
too
no
many
Oh,
hood.
man,
wanna
y'all
see-
going there with it.
I'm just telling
We
you.
ain't trying to see Jamie Foxx
I'm
with no
just telling
tights
you.
on. That
Certain
ain't the goal.
things.
Yo, we
don't-
not.
No.
She might
Oh,
do.
I-
Listen.
Hold on.
You see how
All
well
Robin Hood
you see,
movies
listen,
do well.
That don't mean nothing. Every now and then somebody got to miss. I don't care who you are. Whether you do.
Yeah, but they also said
Timmy-
that Robin.
Facts.
Here's one. Jamie
You
Foxx.
don't wanna hear
You
what
can
I'm
see.
saying.
No, you can see Jamie Foxx. They won with Django, right?
Yeah.
Because you can see.
We still don't know if it's Django or other Django.
Whatever it is, but you can see.
Django.
Excuse me, you can see that black man
Yeah.
playing that role.
Yeah.
You
You don't go
said
see that.
Not Robin Hood though.
Not Robin Hood.
No,
I'm
what
gonna
is-
tell you
what
how
is
Robin
this
Hood
guy
would have
doing?
won, and I'm gonna leave it there.
okay.
If Michael B. Jordan
Yeah.
was in Robin Hood,
Okay.
and everything go okay.
Alright, you're right.
Some people can
Because you can see
bring.
him in tights.
Some people can bring you to the show without even seeing the text. Nah, I ain't seen all
Jamie
that.
Hood, right?
Nah,
Jamie Hood.
you
That's
just-
Jamie Hood, right?
you
That's
got-
what you
you
think.
got-
I'm asking.
Nah,
I'm saying
you
because
can't
you know
ask me
he
that.
played that superhero.
I don't. The tights ain't got nothing to do
I
with
can't see Jamie Foxx as no superhero.
It's just a gospel show. He already. He said, listen,
It's
look,
amazing.
hold on.
We talking about no socks.
I picked up on certain things, right?
His size.
I picked up on certain things.
So pick his
He
size.
hit. Okay, now he wants to see Brandon B. Jordan, Michael B. Jordan type,
Yeah.
no socks, and Christian Miller.
Alright.
Those are three things you said.
I'm a socks on.
That's three things you said. So I can, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going to have to get him. We're going to have to get you an after-hour show.
As a matter of fact, Breaking Texas every night at 10 p.m. We're going to make sure we get you on that show.
Now I get the picture. Nightcap. Socks on. Breaking Texas. Breaking beds. Breaking headboards.
It's going down.
Breaking headboards to Texas.
Come on, baby.
Hold on, man.
I'm talking about it.
Y'all, we got a menace DJ.
I know.
Yeah,
You know what? We're glad to have you.
I'm glad Miss Cat ain't here.
Look, hold on, look,
Like here.
hold on, man. Look, we all hood. I know you about to go to another
Yeah.
segment or whatever, but we all gangster, man. What happens if
I'm
somebody
gangster
bootleg
too.
your movie? You all of a sudden see somebody recording your movie
Ooh,
in
you kicking
AMC,
it out?
and they
Yeah,
selling
of
it
course.
on the street. What you gonna do?
I mean, I would just kick him out.
What would
You know
you
what I'm
do?
saying? Yeah, no, I would just kick him out. I'd have been bootleg before.
Get your hustle on,
Music.
bootleggers. Get your hustle on, my
Hey,
man.
are we
Ain't
gonna
tripping.
The old me would have been looked at it different. The new me, I'm above that.
Hey, are we going to get an SUC comedy album?
man. Listen, we
Screwed
have
Up comedy?
no, not yet. We got a Screwed Up Christmas album.
Oh,
That's amazing.
That's it.
I'm talking about this
Sounds
amazing.
on
We
it.
got
Soundtrack.
Who's on it?
the whole cast, of course myself, and all the choir has 2 solo gospel songs. D Smooth, he's a great up-and-coming artist.
Yeah.
He has 2 songs on there. K-Dog is on there. Everybody's on there. You know, my boy Punt, he won Gospel Artist of the Year 2 times in the state of Texas. He's a great artist. It's a full.
Man, this is an all-star movie cast, an all-star musician cast. This is a bunch of artists. You got all these singers that you brought in from the city, not just any old church.
No, he's got
Why?
nothing but talent.
Nothing but
He's
the
got
best.
nothing but
That's
talent
amazing,
in this particular movie. We're talking about Screwed Up Christmas, which premieres Sunday, December 16th at AMC Dunvale. And you guys can get your tickets where?
You can go to Miss Cat TV. What it is? MissCatTV.com.
Spell it.
MSCATV.com.
That's all right.
You go there. You go on the Instagram, Miss Cat TV, link in the bio. Go to my Instagram, the link is in the bio. You go to our Facebook page. We have a Screwed Up Christmas Facebook page. You can go on there and order tickets also. So it's going down. We got it's 500 seater. So this one we have like almost 200 seats left for this premiere. You know what I'm saying?
That's right,
So,
man. Charge your camcorders. You know,
You better not bring no camera up in there. Don't pick up your phones.
They can't get it.
It ain't going down.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I want them to try to
matters.
bootleg it because I'm gonna make fun of the person that bootleg it. And then they go, I'm gonna make fun of them.
All right, we appreciate the different elements of you, ESG. You're a comedian, you're an actor, you're a director now. And
Keep going. I like that. Philanthropist.
don't you come here talking about no philanthropy
I
on the
do
show.
a
What's
lot.
that?
I wish we had more time, man. You got the DJ in the school thing, right?
Yeah,
Tell me about your philanthropy real quick.
I created something that's called Another Way, and right now we just got approved through HISD. Why go to all the schools.
Very good.
And so my thing is to try to what I'm be searching for is the kid who's the misfit.
Yeah.
Because his mind is such entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was as a kid. I was great in sports, but music was my soul and my mind. So those kids, a lot of times, they may not get the best grades, right? And the teacher, the family, or the foundation looked at them as they're going to be a loss.
So you're going to target.
But you have, those are the kids I want to teach entrepreneurship with their music and stuff. So they're not just making music for fun.
Yeah, they're getting
so,
the energy, put energy towards something to money.
Right, so we show them how to get publishing, we show them how to get their music online, try to set up their own accounts so it can come straight to them. You know
Get this money right now. You ain't got to wait, man.
You know, I always speak at schools and stuff.
Recording artist, hip hop legend, director, actor, philanthropist.
Hey, boys don't even know how to spell. Amanda, spell philanthropist.
PHIL.
You know she know.
All the other stuff. Right. Legendary ESG, we appreciate you and we thank you. Please tell our listeners, our viewers, how they can get in touch with you.
Man, everybody follow me, ESG World, all one word. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you need me for any events, book esgworld@gmail.com. You playing that beat? Let me go get y'all a freestyle.
It's so sad. Still holding
wait a minute. Let me get the beat.
I don't even offer this.
Let me get the beat loaded up here.
One more tell us about this project. This song about to lead us out.
Screwed Up Christmas. And this is Southside Still Holding. The remix, we had 4 million. No, we had 3.9 million. I need 100 more thousand to get to 4 million. So, we about to put it down one time. We right here on the Major Show 102.5. Let's go. Let's go. I made it out the trap. And today, y'all done pulled up on the man of Sapp.
Hey.
I'm walking in, I'm ripping SOC right behind the boys. That's a legendary Crazy Sick.
Hey.
She asked me how I know it's past. See, everything is good. Yeah, you know we all about the cash. See, I still be a thug, though. I used to see him with my bro, Harvey Love, yo.
Yeah.
Southside, he made it tap. That's that freaky DJ, call him Nightcap.
Hey.
He like to keep his socks on. He on Christian Mingle by 5 in the morning. Amazing 102.5. You know I'm still ripping Southside. Yeah, I'm at the church, baby. Yes, I know. See, I'm hotter than all of them. Yeah, and see, it's all off the head. Yo, I'm still getting my bread though, candy red though. December 16th, Screwed Up Christmas. You better get your tickets so you really can't miss us. Shout out Miss Cat, shout out to 39. That's my dog K-Dog, you know we on the grind. The movie doing good, a few tickets left. She keep looking, she ain't never seen the best. That's the boy named True. Call him I can sing. I'm out the south side, you know where I can bang. Swing and bang, do my thing, now I'm gone. RP is ESG, see I just killed the microphone.
Alright, you going to commercial now, man. It's going down.
My dog. I left him out. Left the co-host out. My bad.
Very good.
Oh,
that was good. See, they done float up in here, but they ain't threw my name up in there.
And they left your name out?
No, they left my name out. You
Already. Man, throw your name, baby. I didn't even look this way. He had the camera.
Very good. Very good.
See, will you snap these pictures, please?
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, E, on some business stuff, what I got to do to get a call back, man, I've DM'd, I've emailed, everything for my show at 10 at night here.
I man to get
I will make that happen.
She gonna give me
1, 2, 3. Read it one more time. 1, 2.
What day did you do it?
I'm Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. here.
We'll get us set up for you next Monday. Because I do my podcast on Monday night. So I'll be through at 9 on Monday night. So since I'm already out, I could just come knock it out.
Next Monday on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting you on the calendar.
All right, one more. 1, 2. Gotcha.
And I mean, I know you
text this number to confirm it.
I know you've seen me on the ground, but
Yeah,
I know. So Monday, I got a little older night.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. Let me get one of these pictures too. Help me out, please, sir.
Take this like that.
Let me get one of these solo joints.
We're here like everyone solo joint. So me and Amanda move.
He did scoop me out the way, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know, those stress.
That boy scooted me all out the way.
Stress.
That's good, very good. All right.
Man, CC, your
Yes,
man.
How many minutes in?
Yeah, man, I know.
1 minute.
I read
She
my
just
brother.
said she wants your contact information.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll give it to you. All right, baby. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, E.
Appreciate y'all. See you. Good to see you, my
Man, good to
brother.
see you
Always,
too,
man.
man.
I'm telling you, I read it to you, baby.
Yeah, man.
I read my brother.
Y'all gonna get a picture? You don't do that.
See,
Come on, crazy baby.
Man, I ain't dressed for that.
Don't worry about that. Y'all need some help out there.
Every guest that come up in here, they all doing that. They all
Y'all got it?
pour out to crazy.
We got this shit.
We all do.
I got 17 seconds. You want me to play another?
Yes.
Can you put I'm just have to stand right.
Text me, man. I text you my information. Instagram, Twitter, everything.
I'm going to look you up on Instagram, man. You got to follow back. Okay. All right.
Actually, I tagged you in my story.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll find each other.
Okay.
Oh, they come with gifts.
Trinity!
What's up? You did so good. What did I do? The time that I saw you. Oh, thank you.
yeah.
I was like, what did I do? You did good. I'm going to use your mic right now. I'm ready to be ready.
I'll be out there waiting to do the drop after.
Bet.
We still got 30 seconds.
Oh,
Oh, dude. You sit here.
we got
You
this
talking,
last
huh?
guest.
Huh? You talking? Yes,
I know this last guest.
It's gotta be.
30 seconds.
It's gotta be.
I'm gonna pass it back to you, or we'll talk. Yeah. We'll talk between this, or if you guys. No, it's good. We're back. This is your girl, Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show, an amazing 102.5 FM. Got my boy DJ Nightcap in the building. And we got that boy Marcus Bowers TV.
All right, which one you like the keyboard for your sound effect, pew pew, or you like to just do it with your mouth?
832-685-1025. Y'all call in and let us know. Should we say pew pew pew, or should we go
pew 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 pew?
You know what? I'm torn between the two, and I like both. I have to say that much. You know what? ESG bust a flow on us.
We don't call it that no more, man.
What do we call it? You know,
You say freestyle, but you just bust a flow.
in and collabo?
Am I not cool? I thought that was cool.
Not cool.
Comedian in the building.
Yes.
And what's that?
Trinity in the
Comedian Trinity.
building.
Is that not cool? Is flow? Bust a flow not cool?
I'm gonna go with him. But I know what you meant. Your
Hold
heart was
on,
in the right place.
hold on.
Part was in the right place.
Right.
Comedian Trinity.
Yes.
Comedian Trinity is in the building, y'all.
Excited to have you.
Thank you.
Hey, so
Thank you.
most of the time people come across comedians, first thing they say is, tell us a joke.
And I always say I'm off the clock.
Oh,
No, and I just say you pretty.
yeah.
And then
I gotta steal
you
that
like
one.
that.
I'm gonna use that
See,
one.
that's why I don't tell my jokes, because
Nah,
people be
I'm
saying,
a comedian, so you're looking out.
a good idea.
All right, so
looking
you
out.
know what? You're going to be telling jokes
You
at
say
an
it.
upcoming event
yes.
that Coach Roxy Cain is putting together, right? And this is, what's the name of the event, Roxy Cain? Vocal Coach Roxy Cain.
It is Coach Roxy presents Let Me Entertain You.
Hey, she got on the phone with the sexy voice.
She did.
That's the only
Right.
kind I got.
I'm sorry, I'm all in front
I
of
know,
you.
no, you good.
Excuse me.
Go.
She's going to tell a joke about him later. Okay, Let Me Entertain You. It's going to be held at the studio. Doors open at 8:30. Showtime is at 9:30. And guess who's the host, y'all?
Ooh.
I am hosting this event.
Yes, you
That's what
are.
I'm talking about.
Yes, you are.
I am super excited.
Hey, so this looks like a real event, though. This is
Doesn't
not
it?
just an event. This is like a
Well,
comedy
you see the
show,
real-
it's gonna be good.
musicians,
For real, like
Come
there's
on,
gonna be all
come
kind of
on.
acrobatics.
Look at everything,
Okay,
right?
I may do one cartwheel, but that's it.
maybe one car.
Just one.
What do you mean?
I'm coming.
It's a real one.
Coach,
Please do.
Should I call you Coach Roxy or Roxy Cain?
Coach Roxy.
Coach Roxy, why are you putting this together?
Why? I'm putting it together because I think that it's time to have a show with real entertainers. Real entertainers. I'm a vocal and performance coach, and I know for a fact that these people will entertain you, which is hence the title. And everybody on there are super entertainers.
You got Ollie Michelle, who has been here on the show.
What is Ollie? She's a singer, right?
She's
Yeah,
the girl
she
that
remember
had the
guitar?
guy. And
Okay, yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
she's
Nah, I
very
don't be putting
talented.
my business in the street.
Oh boy.
She's
Yeah.
Okay,
so
then we
good.
got Tyreek. Tyreek, what does he do?
Tariq Adid is a guitar player,
Yeah.
R&B, funk, Prince-like, just super.
You might have his nipples out.
entertainer.
Then, of course, we got Trinity.
Comedian.
That's me, that's me.
She already made me laugh.
That's good. See, I'm good.
So he's coming.
So you gonna buy a t-shirt.
He's gonna buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Right on the
But
spot.
he said he ain't say all
Yeah.
that.
And then we
Well,
got,
yeah.
then we got I'm gonna say the beautiful Miss Anika Chambers.
I like her. She's a powerhouse.
Yes.
Super.
She
What
does
she
some of
do?
the festivals that I've been part of.
She's a blues singer,
Yeah.
but
She's
I mean,
like 3
power.
months in one.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
I can't hold one. 3 of them.
3 of them in
At
one.
once,
And
'cause
they're
I can't.
young and very wonderful
Yeah.
entertainers.
I'm gonna let you say this next name. I'm not.
What's his name? The guy. Right here.
Matthias
Matthias.
Latin.
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 Because it ain't Latin.
It ain't Latin.
It's Latin,
Latin.
so it's Latin.
Okay.
Very good.
Matthias.
What does he do?
Matthias is also a guitar player, but he's 17 years old and gonna blow your mind. He plays blues, jazz, student at the High School Performing Arts, but he's a great entertainer.
This is December 14th.
December.
Doors open at 8:30. Showtime at 9:30. We got all these wonderful talents on the stage, and we got the great Amanda Sapp.
The amazing.
Well, my sound said the DJ that left me. I don't get no.
You said you like both of them, so I'm making sure. I'm making sure I mix it up for you.
I'm excited. Where do we get tickets for this show? If we want
We go to Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
There's an Eventbrite link that you can go on. Of course, you know, you can pay at the door, but I like for y'all to go on Eventbrite. And you've been asking me for a show, and we're having a show, and everybody on there is super talented.
Are you singing?
You have to do something.
How come?
I do a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, you know.
You know what? I'm not gonna say yes. I'm just gonna be staring your eyeballs looking at me.
Can we get some bars right now?
You will have the microphone,
Oh,
so you
okay.
control
Let
that.
me
And you can put
my
her on the
show.
spot.
Can I finish talking
Go
to
ahead.
you?
See, I'm on point.
Okay, you're on point.
I'm on point.
You can get the tickets at Eventbrite. See, you get the tickets at Eventbrite. I'm gonna need y'all to go on Eventbrite now,
That's
right now, this moment, and buy your tickets, please. This is gonna be a party.
What are they searching
This
on
is gonna
Eventbrite?
be. They're under Coach Roxy Presents. Let me entertain
That's
you.
Coach COACHROXY. Coach Roxy presents. You know, you gotta spell.
Yeah.
Some people just don't.
That's
you
December the
surprised.
14th. Y'all can start with December the 14th
When you
this
start
year.
spelling it, I got
Yeah.
confused over here. I was like, wait, that's a lot of letters.
Okay, ladies, before we go, we've shouted out the event. We gave everybody else the platform, shouted them out. Where can we find you guys on social media for you guys personally?
There you go.
For me, I am
Go.
Trinity Comedy. Across the board, you can find me. I own the name. Well, I don't own it. It's free, but it's my name. So that's what. Can I do shameless plugs? Can I say what else I got to do? So one shameless plug, I will be at the Houston Improv tomorrow.
Hey,
What up?
that's what
And then
I'm
this is
talking
my
about.
next big show. So you'll get a little appetizer, and I'm gonna show you the real thing. You know, both. So yeah, Trinity Comedy.
Okay.
And Coach Roxy, what else you got going on?
What else I got going on? Well, I'm coaching all the time.
Yeah,
You
all
know,
the time. I
coaching.
can't get a hold of you.
I mean, I'm trying to get like
Coach
more than $2.
Roxy, are you on the ground?
Shoot, what you
I'm trying to figure out. You know,
What's your Instagram?
I'm still on Black Planet too.
Instagram.
I know, but I'm not
you
like
know.
what?
She knows.
Okay, I'm Coach
She laughed
underscore
like she had
Roxy.
seen his profile. I
Coach-
seen your
Talking about,
profile.
oh yeah,
Coach
that's you.
underscore Roxy. Roxy is spelled ROXY. People be spelling it wrong.
Yeah.
ROXY. I
Coach
am
underscore
Coach Roxy on Facebook. I am Coach underscore Roxy on Twitter.
Fellas, get in the DMs, man.
Yeah,
Get in the DMs.
right now, but I really want y'all to go buy them tickets. Y'all go buy them tickets,
That's what
go
I'm
buy
gonna
them
say.
tickets.
You want down
Eventbrite.
Same thing. DM,
That's inbox. That's inbox for you
December
fellas of a
14th,
certain
let me
age.
entertain
That's
you. Coach
inbox.
Roxy, hosted by Amanda Sapp. We got a bunch
Amanda
of talents, man.
Sapp.
Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Coach Roxy presents. Ladies, thank y'all for coming in.
Thank you so
I want
much.
to give a
for
huge
having us.
shout out to you guys because we are doing a toiletry drive. for
Yeah.
Country Connections, and
We
you
brought
guys
some
did
stuff.
bring
They
toiletry.
brought some
We
stuff.
did.
brought
All kinds of
toiletries.
stuff.
We would show y'all, but the tissue was holding up the phone.
They done got everything, so we appreciate
bought
you. We
everything.
thank you guys for being a part of the movement. We thank you, Coach
Bring some
Roxy.
food next time.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to grow.
No, for real. You are in
Gotta
the city
peppermint.
and you
How
are
was
helping a
Thanksgiving?
lot of. This guy right here, Tariq Adib. Remember? I don't know if you remember.
Oh, I don't.
This. Come on.
I don't forget.
So we
nothing.
were at a
We were at
listening
another
party.
station. No, we were at another station.
Yeah, it was a station,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it was. It
it
was.
was a listening
Yeah.
party, and
Uh-huh.
I introduced you to,
Yes, you did.
and you took off, and he is amazing, and so are you.
Thank you.
guys worked well together,
Thank
and I
you.
just want to commend you for doing what you say you're going to do. A lot of vocal
Talk
coaches,
about
people
that.
are, always, they got to get a vocal coach. If you're an artist, if you're a singer and things like that, you need somebody.
Yeah.
And I've not heard anything bad about you and how you operate and how you work, including the people that you work with.
Absolutely.
So kudos to you, big ups to you,
Yeah.
shout out to you. I will always refer people to you wherever I can.
Thank you. That's
So,
why I love her. She's the most wonderful person in the
Yeah,
world.
I do my
That's
thing.
why
Hey,
she
she
I
told
don't
me
get
the
no
same
harm,
thing
so-
for She told me the exact same thing.
I got the email this morning.
She added me on Facebook the other day when that same
I'm
thing.
telling you.
I mean, but it's original. I was like, girl, I remember
But
that.
you good at it though.
Real talk.
Hey, y'all get on Instagram and follow Trinity Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
funny comedy.
She's funny.
I'm a little funny.
Yeah.
I ain't funny looking because I put makeup on, but I'm funny.
Look here, y'all go buy them tickets, man.
No, please buy these tickets because she keeps saying about these tickets. Y'all go buy
Yeah,
these
buy
tickets.
tickets.
That's right.
Let me
Go buy
entertain
tickets.
you at the studio. Doors open at 8:30.
Look, if you don't have no credit card, just
Uh-huh.
come to the place at the
Yeah,
door
we're gonna take care
with
of
your
it.
cash and come on in.
All right, guys, you heard it first. December 14th, Coach Roxy presents Let Me Entertain You at the studio, 7511 South Loop East Freeway, Houston, Texas, 77021. Doors open 8:30. Showtime is at 9:30. Get more information by going to thecoachroxy@gmail.com. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you
so
for having
much.
us. Thank you. We'll see you back on the 14th.
Coach Storm.
14th. When we come back, we got in store best
C-O-A-C-H.
in store for you.
C-O-A-C-H.
R-O-X-Y.
Oh, Roxy, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that.
There we go.
Let's do this picture and then we
Okay.
I want to talk to your people. Hold on.
You wanna go back? I got you. You was live. I mean, you was okay, we going back
I
live.
want to say something to the people. What up? It's your girl Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show on Amazing 102.5 FM. You just heard from Coach Roxy and comedian Trinity. All right, y'all make sure y'all check out tickets on December the 14th. Make sure you check. Look at my hair, girl.
Girl, do it again.
All right.
This is your girl Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show on Amazing 102.5 FM. We just had Coach Roxy in the building. We just had comedian Trinity in the building. These guys are going to do something amazing on December 14th at the studio.
And you will be hosting.
So more information at thecoachroxy@gmail.com.
That was good.
Hi, Mom. I'm on TV.
Okay. That's my friend right there.
Oh,
Y'all, that's my friend.
What up, baby? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and I'm gonna share that with you.
Will do.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
What we
picture.
doing?
I need a picture.
All right, I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
get her picture. She gonna post it. And I'm gonna take her
Yeah.
from her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
You can if you want to. But we
I
gonna
thought we was taking it with phones.
Yeah. I know, this
Which
phone is like the way to go.
Yeah, let's go with phones.
So we getting off for Facebook? You out?
Yeah, I'm already online.
Okay, bye y'all. Thank you all for being
Saying
here.
something. You done put the phone down.
Right,
You don't
goodbye.
know what's going on.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
What people talking to me?
All
Bye
right.
y'all.
You talking like you on the phone for real.
She is.
Like you on, like y'all.
We friends. Okay, is this my good side?
3, 2, 1. Bow. One more. 3, 2, 1. Bow. One more.
Okay, for sure. But I'll never run out, man.
3, 2, 1. Bow.
I like those vowels and the
50
vowels.
seconds.
All right.
Pew, pew, pew. And
Yeah.
I am at the improv.
What show is it?
Okay, okay.
So it's ladies in attendance.
Okay.
That's why they paid it,
ladies.
right?
Yeah, but I have my flyers in the car.
No,
But it's ladies in attendance, but it was supposed to be for all ladies, but men are welcome just because.
Ramble?
Yeah. But it's with Soul Praise, you know, Carlos.
Yeah, I know Carlos.
Which is good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy.
So I'm like, I did a little something with something.
We're gonna hear from you.
No photos. This is a video.
Man,
Gotcha.
no. I was
told I had a good
side
doing.
Newman. Dang. What?
What's up, brother?
Talking about it was a fake news.
Thank you.
Here's your phone. All right.
Well, we done. We done.
I know. I'm gone.
You gone? Okay, we'll see you again.
Well, we'll
Well,
talk.
we're gonna see on the Afro thing. We already gonna see each other then.
Absolutely.
And then once the year change over and we get our deets right, we're gonna.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got 30 seconds.
Oh. Bye y'all.
What's the name? Absolutely. For sure. I'm gonna promise.
Going on, brother?
This is Dr. Flowers.
I know Bowers.
How do you know
Stand
him?
by.
I know him from working in high school.
All right, stand by. Stand by.
Long time, man, a long time.
This is your girl Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show. I got my boy DJ Nightcap in the building. And then boy Marcus Bowers TV.
Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah, we want to do
pew.
both at the same time. Y'all let us know if y'all like pew 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 better. Call in 832-685-1025. And if I want to hear from our guests that we have in studio today, who are with World System Builder, Roger and Angelique Gamble.
Hello.
You guys are discussing financial literacy. You have a campaign going on, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, very good. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, 3 things I want to focus on. We offer free financial education. Those classes are held every Saturday at 10 a.m. in the Galleria area. And that's at 1535 West Loop South, Houston, Texas, 77027, Suite 310. Yes?
Oh, and just with the campaign is that we want to, the campaign is to actually
Focus on planning for the future.
Very good.
We want families to understand that if we don't plan for the future, we're not going to have a good future.
Come on.
And so we believe that if we educate families, families can make the best decision for their future. We believe that families can be their own money manager,
Right.
but we can only do that through education. When you don't know, you can't do for yourself. And so we're driven by this philosophy of educating. The education for families is free every Saturday at 10 a.m. and we want to invite everyone out for those who can come. You don't have to bring any materials. We provide the materials for you. It is free for the community. So anyone can come.
This is amazing. It's amazing for a lot of, not just, this is more than just amazing 1 or 2.5 income. I mean, when I say amazing, I mean like, so I know Mr. Gambrell. I actually went to Worthing High School. I saw the things you were doing at Jones High School. And, it's a lot of people that care about the community, but some people just talk.
He's doing. They are doing.
They are doing.
You guys do this free financial education class at 1535 West Loop South. How do people sign up? And that's in Houston, Texas. How do
You don't need to sign up. You just show up. You don't need to sign up. You just show up. You come as much as you want. The classes are free.
The end, man.
You know, a lot of people.
It's real simple. So, hey, a lot of people get money. We don't know how to keep it. When we get it, we don't know what to do with it. Mr. Gambrell is showing you a pathway to success. He's been doing it his whole life, and I think if he's showing you, especially with numbers, we hate math.
Right.
When I say we, I mean we. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you get somebody that can come in and teach you something you don't know for free, take advantage of it. It's happening at 10 a.m. Where again?
1535 West Loop South. That's in the city, 77027, Suite 310. It's in the gallery area.
What experiences have you guys encountered that made you feel like it was a necessity to do this?
Well, just in our own personal lives, we've gone through a few things, but since we've been going to the classes, it's helped us develop a stronger financial portfolio, prepare and save for the future, which is what most people are not doing. When you look at statistics, 90% of people have no will or estate planning in their portfolio. Most people, when you talk to them about long-term planning, 7% of people have no idea that they need long-term care. These are things we think about.
And not only that, in the year 2034, Social Security, which we a lot of times depend on saying we're going to go Social Security when we retire. In 2034, that number of what the money that you're getting is going to drop. So just say if you were getting 1,000, that may drop down to 700 if it doesn't go away at all. And so if we're depending on Social Security and we're not taking our time to save money and to put things in place to plan for retirement, we're struggling now. We're going to be struggling even more when we get ready to retire. And so it's a passion for us to say, okay, we as a people have to do better than what we've been doing when it comes to our monies and what we're doing in order for us to be able to do something different. And not only that, leave something for your children. We need to leave a legacy. We struggle because when people leave, nobody leaves us anything to help. And so our passion and our fight is, I want to leave something for my children. For my children's children, for my grandchildren, great-grandchildren, if I can. Because that's how other folk get ahead. It's because people are planning.
They start out positive. We start in the negative.
Right.
Or we start at zero or the negative. But those are things, families have the vision for their children. And so that only happens through financial literacy. If you don't know, you can't do.
Right.
And so we believe if we educate you, you'll make the best decision for your family. Right. That's what drives what we do.
The best part about this event is that a lot of people, especially with social media being out, they do webinars, they claim to be experts at this, or they want to do these type of classes and seminars, and they want you to pay to come to get this information.
Right.
They doing it for free, and then they actually have the credentials of being in front of a classroom teaching people that don't know how and exactly the steps to make it happen. So
do people leave with packets? Like how?
When you come, you get free materials. You get a free workbook, and you get a free book that's called Saving Your Future. When you come at your own time. It's from 10 to 12 every Saturday.
And there's a book and there's a workbook. And the classes, so if you come in at one time and there's the particular class that you're looking for that we've already done, you just keep coming and the classes just keep rotating.
It's a cyclical rotation. The first class we do is on debt relief and increasing your cash flow. How do you look into your budget and find money that you're spending that you shouldn't be spending? The second class is on building a financial portfolio. How do you begin to lay a proper foundation? What do you have planned? What if you get sick and can't work? What is your alternative? If you can't work, what's your plan for that? The third class deals with wealth preservation and asset accumulation. How do you turn the money you have into assets? How do you plan for the future? And then the last class deals with building a business in the financial industry, because most of us don't see ourselves as business owners. We think too much like workers today. And so today we're waiting on someone to pay us. We're waiting on someone to set the schedule for us. But we don't think through the possibility of being a business owner.
All right, so let's get to the good stuff. Out of all four of these classes, which one gonna have the most girls in it? Because I'm coming to that. Which one gonna have the ladies in it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm probably sure the fifth class, the one that talks about building a business. But wealth accumulation, we need to think about these things in our community. You might live long, but not be healthy.
Right.
What's your plan? You might live long and be healthy. What's your plan? You might not live long. What's your plan? Whatever plan you have needs to fit whatever happens to you.
We need to have a plan.
And that's what we
Right.
do.
You said something, there is money in the money business. How's that?
That's what we talk about. We talk about the financial industry. The financial industry is a low overhead business but high yield. Low overhead. So when we talk about overhead, we talk about starting a business. What do you think about? What do you think about costs? You think about, if you open a McDonald's franchise, it costs you $1 million. How many people walking around has $1 million?
Right.
So in the financial industry, you have the opportunity of giving very little, but earning licenses, and then having the opportunity of doing a business that yields you quicker than going out and having to buy and pay rent.
And you're using other people's money.
Right.
Yes.
That's more important than anything. You ain't using your money to take
And our community is the most underserved community.
Right.
especially financial.
When you think about financial services, when you think about saving for the future, most of our people don't.
Well, we're not used to having money. Exactly what you said. They teach us to go to school to get a good job and not to create jobs. So once you actually become a business owner, which I am, I don't even know what to do with my brain. I'm confused now.
Right.
So I'm gonna be at that class too, 10 o'clock in the morning.
You take tricks. What do you mean you don't know what to do? Okay. All right. So one more time, you have a free financial education class that's held on Saturdays at 10 a.m. at 1535 West Loop South. Is that HCC?
No.
Where is this? Because it doesn't say on this thing.
West Loop, Houston, 1535 West Loop South, Houston, Texas. It's in a suite in a building.
Oh, okay. Suite
Yeah.
310.
Yeah.
Very good. You guys are planning for the future. You guys are teaching 4 elements. What were the
Five classes. The 5 classes are increased cash flow, building a strong financial foundation, asset accumulation, retirement planning, and building a business in the financial industry.
Very good. Tell us how we can get in touch with you guys.
You can hit me on Facebook, Roger Gambrell, RODGER, Gambrell, or call me at 832-877-1776. If you text me, I will call you back.
And you can also reach me, Angelique Gambrell, at 281-827-1113.
Hey, you can reach me at 281-330-7000.
All right.
Hit me on the low.
So I want
me
to
on the
all
low.
again, I want to appreciate World System Builders for coming into the building today. Thank you, Roger and Angelique Gambrell, for giving us knowledge on financial literacy. Guys, if you want more information on how you can increase cash flow, debt management, building a strong financial foundation, proper protection, building wealth, asset accumulation, retirement planning, wealth preservation, building a business in the financial industry, then you are welcome to come to this free class that's being held on Saturdays at 10 a.m. at 1535 West Loop South, Houston, Texas, 77027, Suite 310. Any last minute words?
We look forward to seeing you come out this Saturday at 10 a.m.
Thank you, guys. When we come back, we've got one last in-studio guest, and we'll end the show. Be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You awesome.
Y'all probably thought, oh man, she's flaking.
No,
Yeah,
I had a great time. No, where
I
we
went to
going?
the church cussing me out.
No, man, I enjoyed it.
Oh, no.
Man, it's good to see you again, man.
Yes, sir.
I see you on Facebook. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. I got to bring you out to the school. Because I'm in Marshall. I need to bring you out to the school. I got you. I got you. Do you have a car?
I do.
Don't worry about me. I worry about millions.
I know. And I will hear it. I did hear it. You think people hear it?
No. Oh, appreciate it.
Come on, guys. Come on. I'm going to take a picture.
One more. 3, One more. 3, 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They are so up close.
Well, they up close and clear. Don't you want to be able to see your face?
Thank y'all so much.
All this stuff. You taking all this soap and stuff with you?
No, I'm gonna bring all my stuff because we have a drive.
Whatever.
I have a drive.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Working add to the bunch.
Cracking jokes.
Thank y'all.
All right, yeah, 40 seconds, y'all.
I have a drive on December 12th. And he was
So where's the drive gonna
Is
be?
hot in here.
Bar Victory,
Okay.
69. And yes, I need your call. Sit. Come on,
This is me right here.
30 seconds.
What's up, brother? Yep.
This is Marcus Bowers,
Oh, my bad.
and this is
You
DJ
can grab
Knight.
this mic right here.
What's up, man? How you doing?
That's American.
Titus?
Radio.
How you doing, bro?
What? What are we talking about today?
NAACP.
About to flip the hair on you
Did you
boys.
win? Can I ask you?
6,
I can't
5,
Let's
4, 3, 2.
We're back. And y'all, it's been a pretty good show. It's been fun filled. We've had some great information that has been poured out to us today. And we're going to keep this thing going. I have two guests in studio with me today. And we're going to get right into it. This particular segment that we're going to talk about consists of discussing the NAACP in Houston, Texas. So I want to welcome very dynamic.
What up,
Show me how to work the board.
Thank you.
And introduce yourself, young sir.
Introduce yourself. What?
Hey.
Oh, man.
Edison's tall, man. We gotta raise the microphone up for
Yeah,
Edison.
raise it because he's very tall.
Do we have some more room? There we go.
So you guys are here today because we are talking about the NAACP in Houston, Texas. Very dynamic. Kick us off to what you want us to know about your experiences in running for a certain office.
Yes, so I ran for secretary with my wonderful colleagues for the Outlaws. It was very interesting. It definitely showed a lot of division in between not only the community and the organization, but within, our own, affiliates as well. A lot of people were actually coming out, who had experiences with the NAACP, who know of the misappropriations of the funds, who know of, just the different things that doesn't represent what the NAACP was put in place for. And they actually started to come to our aid to give us so much knowledge. Like, there's so much evidence that we've been given that it's so overwhelming that we didn't know what we were really up against until we were already caught in the heat of the fire.
So you felt it necessary to run for secretary to make a change? What was the point? Why did you decide to run?
Well, that wasn't my first choice.
Okay. What was your first choice?
I was actually going to be running for first VP, and
I want to know the story behind that look you just gave.
Right.
I want to know that story. Yeah.
Because I was like, it's so scary. It's so
We
stereotypic to make the woman the secretary. It was like why did I be the secretary?
Why woman can't be this?
But it was okay. I had to take one for the team because we had to realize that it was only 4 of us. We started off with 6. A lot of people didn't have, the can I say balls?
Oh, here we go.
They didn't have, the courage to really want to run in the race, and so we had to drop. Of course, because I'm an outlaw. Honestly, a lot of people don't really know me. They know me as a very professional person, but I'm really all for pro-black, community development, business development, bringing awareness to the genocide that's taking place in our community. So it's I'm all for it. So when it comes to the NAACP, that was really my feel. Okay, my people, we need to come together. These people are hustling us, and we need to realize what's going on before it's too late.
Hey, this is when I knew. This is when I knew Barry was different from the others. She sat down. You asked her a question about the NAACP, and she referred to them as the NAACP.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a different kind of sister right here. That's a different kind of sister right here, man.
Okay, so all right. So you said you were initially going to run for vice president.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you decided because of whatever reason.
Yes, because 2 other people ended up dropping out, and so we realized that the most influential power were leaderships were the president, vice president, treasurer, and the secretary. And we didn't want to leave any of those positions open for anyone else to get it. So it was like, it's not about me. It's not about, you know, what position am I going to be. It's a bigger picture at hand. So it's like, okay, took one for the team.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll take that role. Who actually is like one of the most powerful roles within the organization.
Mr.
So
you
to
sitting
find
here
out.
quiet, my brother. You know, did you refer to him as the NAACP or NAACP?
I switch in between.
Okay. Well, tell us about the role you played, man.
She's the colorful character. They're all colorful. I'm the lawyer, right? So I'm the boring guy. I pay attention to rules and compliance.
All right, back to Barry. No.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go this and that, but I need to know what happened. What happened with you running for secretary? Did you win? Did you not win? What was it like?
We did not win.
Trying to run?
Yeah, we did not win.
Why
you know, as a publicist, my role was to do the community engagement through media relations. And so I was building all these stories. Of course, Titus was giving us all the information for us to build it. And when we put it out to the media, they literally spit it up and made their own story. And so what it became a generational divide of, oh, they're inexperienced, they're incompetent, they're hostile, they're trying to take over, and it was really the exact opposite. So it was really what they made. And we realized that they had friends in high places that didn't want to tell the story that we were given, which is where we had to, you know, use social media.
So you said they was the old get off my lawn types.
Basically. No, they really was. Like, we were providing, like, we had quotes from people, like, that were really like people.
Did y'all hear the Forest Miles tape?
I'm trying. I don't know none of that. I saw some pieces of what was going on, but I don't know.
Miles, Texas Senator Boris Miles ended up coming out and, you know, making some different references. It was I believe an hour tape that came out or something.
And, Lawyer, Titus, tell us.
Give us some details on what's on this Titus. Yeah, y'all all general.
There's quite a bit, but I'll say. Yeah.
Can we play it?
I don't know how much.
I don't know if we can play it, but just recite a couple sentences.
There's a piece in there where he talks about, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, you can't say that word. You can't say that word.
I know what the trust is talking about.
I guess lawyers ain't that boring after all, huh? Lawyers are not that boring.
So he was saying that he knows that the NAACP has been corrupt for the past 30 or 40 years. They've been misappropriating funds. He names names. Howard Jefferson at the national level has been covering up for them. So he said it's no secret. And a lot of folks we talk to are aware of it, but no one cares enough to do anything about it.
Because they're so used to just following the lead.
Yeah,
and the money.
And the money.
Yeah. So I got the money in there. I ain't gonna walk away from that bread, man.
So I got a question, right? Tides are changing in the NAACP. It's time for a new generation, a new millennium, the millennials to actually make the decisions, right? How can we, the public, now trust that our funds will be appropriately used?
You never could.
Oh, good answer.
You never could. And even
are you guys prepared for the backlash that you will receive if you hadn't already?
We already have. Yeah, we already have.
I mean, I'm prepared for it. Like, you know, I have a military background, right? Oh. And I'm also a very pro-black person. So once you see how America operates, how it works, you can't afford to kind of like sit back and wait for those who are in power, making air quotes, who are supposed to be doing right to change anything. Just look at history, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. If our situation is not changing, you got the same leaders doing the same things over and over again. At some point, you got to wonder,
what's really going on?
What type of military background you got, man?
I was in the.
Saying his favorite word.
I was in the Air Force, and then I was in the Army.
Okay, so you can keep them off. There ain't no backlash coming your way.
I have a question.
Well.
Understanding that you're pro-black and understanding that you are a colorful character, and you believe what you believe, and you're pro-black, all of that stuff. Can't you make a change without being a member of NAACP?
Of course, we do it every day. I mean, we give services, you know, just through our agencies. You know, PR is about telling the truth. You know, I believe in highlighting different stories within our community. And so if I find a client that has an amazing story, then I want to make sure, hey, let's get these people out in the forefront, because mainstream media has been designed to program our minds to only think one thing. You know, if you say, somebody say, oh, love is love, or, you know, it's my body, it's my choice, then you'll keep thinking that, okay, that's right, when really, no, it's a part of the genocide. Like, it's time for us to really tell the truth. And so we were only going to use the NAACP as just a forum to get those resources so that we can really reallocate them into our community.
And I want to answer that as well.
Yeah.
We could just walk away from this.
And it's not even walking away, it's just knowing that they won this particular battle. Right?
You could do that, but here's the
it's
problem
still
with
make a
that. You got something with the name NAACP, right?
Sure.
And folks just off rip, even young folks, they just listen to whatever the NAACP says. That, you know, everyone kind of kicks back. Companies, they just check off diversity. Oh, we gave it to the NAACP, right? And so what happens is, if no one steps up, the people who step into power are all the crappy folks who are going to be embezzling and racketeering and things of that nature. So it's up to somebody to do it, and everyone says someone will take care of that, and then 40 years later, nobody's taking care of it.
Why don't you start your own NAACP?
So we thought about that, creating the NAABP,
What is that?
National Association for the Advancement of Black People, right?
That's good.
We thought about that, but we said, you know what, let's see this through, because we know about the corruption, and there's legal things already in the works and more that's going to happen later on. So we said, you know what, we'll blow the whole door wide open, and if there's some elected folks who get taken down with them, so be it. I'm not afraid of a fight.
Has that happened?
Oh, it's on the way. A lot of folks ask us for evidence. Hey, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence?
Yeah, where's the proof?
Well, any lawyer worth their salt would say the last thing you want to do is just show everyone what your evidence is so they can get their story straight when you start deposing them.
Facts.
What do you have to gain from this? Is it financial gain? What do you gain from exposing the story?
I mean, there are indirect ways that financial gain can come into play, but to be honest, it's just want the truth.
People, we've been lied to our whole lives, and it's so sad that people allow money to just let them turn their head, and it shouldn't have to be like that. You know, you got so many people just selling out the community because, oh, the check looks right. And it shouldn't have to be about that. You know, why is gentrification taking place right there in Third Ward with the NAACP House 6?
Facts.
It don't make no sense.
That, you got the NAACP there, and you got a bunch of big churches right there. So why in the world do you have all these churches with all these members bringing all this money? You have NAACP, people throwing money at the NAACP, yet gentrification is happening. Yet folks can't find jobs. Yet the same developers are developing and buying and selling land. The same folks are starting businesses, getting the same contracts. It's the same folks, and none of it trickle down.
So what happens when they pass away or resign?
Power vacuum. If it's not us, because we're going for their throats, right? And I mean, we're going for them.
Military
background.
background.
Barry was on live, baby. I seen it.
Hey, look, I got a question real quick. I saw y'all on Fox News too. So, I mean, the word Uncle Tom kind of threw Isaiah for a loop. So, what is an Uncle Tom? I want to know. What's an Uncle Tom?
What do you mean it threw him for a loop? I didn't see that.
So you got
Uncle Toms are the gatekeepers.
Attorney
They're the gatekeepers to keep the black community stagnant. So when you have Uncle Toms, you have people that are literally working with the opposite side to make sure that, hey, as long as you paying me, then I'm gonna make sure these people stay in line.
Right. And we got to keep these.
They're basically the house.
Right?
They're the house Negroes.
Oh, okay.
We can
we
say
say that? Can we
say that one? Oh, they're the house niggas. Oh, we can?
Bros is cool.
A lot of
not
dumping.
I don't know.
And so that's why I use that word. That's what they are. They're in the place. They're embezzling, looking out for themselves and their own. They're not worried about everyone else. So that,
and it showed on election day.
Yeah.
Oh my
God!
So on election day, we would have took them out the park.
How do you know?
Because they bought 200 memberships.
Oh wait, before you tell them that, last time they had an election, there were 29 votes.
No.
Total.
No. President Douglas, he won with 29
No,
votes.
he won with 26 votes. Of
Oh.
the 29 votes, right?
Oh, goodness.
So
it's even
29
worse.
votes total. The person who won, Dr. Douglas, he got 26 of those votes, right? This time, there's
371 people came out and voted.
there you go.
Maybe they campaigned
371.
properly.
We had 100. We had over 100 votes each, right? All of
You
it
know,
natural,
with
organic,
the woman leading in the
proper.
first place, baby, I ain't gonna
Here's
say
how
it.
here's what they did. They cheated by, on the last day that you can buy a membership, they bought 200 blank memberships. And then
But hold up, but the check didn't even clear.
I gotta know all this. Somebody's on the inside telling me.
we had a poll watcher. So he's like, wait a minute, they
Come on,
have
you
3
know we
different
smarter
roles.
than that.
They have 3 different roles. There's 200 blank memberships that was purchased by 2 candidates, right? Claude Cummings and Bishop James Dixon, right? They bought those blank memberships, and then the day of, they bust in
A bunch
union
of
members.
random people.
They bust in Dixon's church members. They bust in Douglas's students, and they had them retroactively set their memberships back to October the 16th, which is against the rules. I had written a letter to the Nationals, said, hey, we're appealing this. Here's what the Constitution says. Here's what the bylaws say. And we haven't gotten a response back yet. But the fact of the matter is they cheated. They got 200 and something votes, and if they didn't get those, the fake votes, they would have been well below what we had.
Recount.
Okay.
There you go.
So now that y'all know all of this.
And we called National Sleep.
And what happened?
We called them Sleep. Like,
Oh, that's the nickname now.
Nationals was supposed to come in and intervene and make sure that none of this stuff was happening. We have a photo. I did a whole article on it and everything. A picture of him sleep during
Oh, I
elections.
saw it. With the man at the thing, I saw that. All right, so with you guys knowing, having evidence, knowing the corruption that you've encountered, right? What are you going to do about it? You can't, I mean, you can only talk about what they didn't do for so long. What are you going to do to affect change in the community? The 2 of you, the 4 of you, however many it is now. What do you do now?
We keep doing what we've been doing.
Well, that's not enough.
I mean, community development, economic development. I mean, we started, you know, the smart incubators and, you know, having that hub for business owners to be able to get, you know, contracts, which they actually brought in TSU students that we've been pitching this idea to them for over a year. And all of a sudden, since nationals at elections, oh, y'all come look at our hub we're about to start. And it was just like, you know, it's okay. But, I mean, community
do you guys
engagement.
have a plan of where people can join your coalition, so to speak? Like, how can people be a part of this movement beyond the elections? I mean, it's over now, right? So what else can we do
We've
to
been
be a
getting a
part
lot
of this?
Follow me on Twitter, man.
We've been getting a lot of inquiries, and of course, credit group economics is what we're all a part of. You know, which is a part of the economic.
Shout out to CG.
Yes, a part of community. What is it? The economic committee for NAACP. So I mean, we just continue to keep building on our efforts. Now it's just we have a lot of support.
I just want the fire to die down.
So it's not like this. It's not like they're not a part
Yeah.
of the NAACP.
Right, I
They
get that.
creative group economics is a piece of it. So
Oh, no.
No, it's
CG
separate.
is not a piece of the NAACP.
It's its own entity.
It's its own entity, its own nonprofit. Provides Lloyd Ford. He ran for president.
Okay.
He's the one who.
I just remember them, you know, kind of just speaking pro-black in those meetings.
Right.
So definitely appreciate you guys.
And so we all have our separate things in the community that we do.
But just like the NAACP, it's one thing, right? It's
No. They're all separate, but we work together, right?
Yeah.
So Lloyd, he does free advertising for black businesses. And I started a Black Investment Syndicate, so I teach people about investment, and we actually syndicate money to make investments.
Yeah.
Barry, she does different programming like the Fishbowl Experience and the other one. You had
Oh,
just the other
Canal
day.
Street.
Canal
Canal
Street, there
Street,
you go.
yeah, with wrongful convictions, focusing around social
So
injustices.
I pose the option to create something where I can sign up and be a part of your group.
That's a good idea. I
So,
mean,
you know,
we
I
haven't
pose that.
thought about that.
So it's something to think about. We create things here in the studio at the Amanda Sapp Show.
The amazing.
Oh, the amazing
102.5.
So this is what we need y'all to do. Create a coalition. We're going to sign up.
All right.
I
Need
ain't
y'all
got
to
one
give
in
your,
mind.
I need y'all to give your social media handle so people can get in touch with you. And maybe they can also sign up as well when you get it going.
Okay. Well, yes. You can follow me on Instagram at Berry BERRY _dynamic, and then of course if you're looking for a dynamic publicist, Berry Dynamic PR as well on Instagram and Facebook, and BerryDynamicPR.com.
I think my Instagram is.
That's the wrong way to start.
You know what? I
find
need
me
to
on
hire.
Facebook.
I need to hire a publicist. You know, if y'all know a good one, let me know. But y'all can find me on Facebook. It's Edison Titus with 2 D's, EDDISON, Titus TITUS, and if you need an excellent lawyer, it's TitusandMills.com.
Very good.
She like to talk, so I sent her but to law school. That's all I'm thinking. He was talking about, you know,
This has
stuff.
been
Did we answer all the questions? Did we get all the tea for y'all?
I think we did get all the tea, but our show has to end.
Tea, coffee, Kool-Aid.
We're going to have to bring Barry back and Titus as well. This has been another episode of the Amanda Sapp Show on Amazing 102.5 FM. Thank you, Very Dynamic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Titus.
No problem.
And we're waiting for you guys to sign, so we can sign up for this.
Next generation
All
movie.
right.
All right, this is Amanda Sapp with the Amanda Sapp Show with Marcus Bowers TV and DJ Nightcap. Catch us each and every Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same place. Again, Amazing 102.5 FM, and we're out.
Oh, that was a hand clap.
Calm
I
me
thought that
down.
was
But we'll do something.
Okay.
We'll do something. Let's take a picture of you out of the drop. They're waiting to do drops.
Out there?
Yeah.
Say what you want me to do.
Let me
Pictures
get
or
that.
drop?
Let's do pictures.
Like, be clear, woman.
This is my song.
Don't, not
Can I
today,
go this
because
side?
I told
Thank
him that
you.
you were coming
Uh-huh.
and that you are pro-woman. I don't know what the
We
term
are
is.
pro-woman.
No, we're
No, I'm
not.
pro-black.
Do you
I'm
love
not a
women?
feminist.
Not a
I love
feminist,
You love
but-
women?
Hell yeah, well done.
But that's not
You
the
love
point.
women, man?
There's a lot of that's the point. There's a lot of
Okay, I'm about to say
there's
this
a lot of
one.
instances where women don't get the same appreciation or the same option.
Can we take these pictures so I can get
Sorry.
these drops, please?
Come on.
Woman?
Are we all centered?
Yes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3,
You know what I'm talking about?
2, 1. Bow.
Bow. Anyway, I wanted you to talk about that.
I know I get it all out.
Oh yeah, we was, yeah.
He, okay, you know the saying, it's a man's world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if
Finish
you-
the saying.
Yeah,
Finish the
it wouldn't be
saying.
anything
Don't
about
just
mine.
use the half you want to argue. Finish
But
the
I
whole
was
saying.
explaining to him that the narrative today.
I seen somebody else
You
wearing
see?
that hat. I love it.
Man, give me one of them hats. I'm serious.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit her up.
I need a
Yeah.
hat.
Yes.
I was explaining to him that the narrative needs to change.